The truth is you can wear whatever the f you want to work so long as your work product is really good. I used to wear crop tops and skinny jeans and little skirts all the time in law school, and no one could say anything because my fucking grades spoke for themselves. Where I was going to work spoke for itself. That's the reality of corporate America.
A few moments later.
I just got home from a job interview. They told me that I'm not gonna get the job because of my outfit.
All right, guys, gotta talk about this story of this trend that is currently going viral. Okay, it's called the office siren. Okay, it's pretty much an excuse for these modern women to dress like a 304. They're gonna be saying that, hey, they got their influence from the 90s, a lot of form-fitting clothing from the 90s, so on and so forth. But when in reality, it's just tube tops and mini skirts, okay? That's how these modern women are dressing. Okay, now I wanna go ahead and play a little bit of the history of where the office siren trend came from. Take a look.
So now TikTok has officially revolutionized office wear with the office siren trend, but now people are starting to have an issue with it. Drawing inspiration from the late 90s and early 2000s, the office siren trend features form-fitting outfits and nods to fashion icons like Bella Hadid, Jessica Alba, and Gisele Bündchen. Many TikTokers actually predicted this trend as like a rebellion against traditional workplace dress codes by offering this stylish alternative for women in the corporate world. But controversy started taking place with this trend when people started questioning if anyone was even allowed to wear this at work, and whether it's actually an appropriate trend to be promoting for the workplace. But many fashion creators like this have defended the trend by saying the office siren trend is actually supposed to strike a balance between corporate professionalism and bold fashion expression. What do you think of this trend?
Yeah, so there you have it. Okay, so basically a bunch of TikTok influencers trying to influence women to dress like 304s, okay? Not realizing that these broke TikTokers don't really have a real job, okay? They're hiding behind a phone or a computer, okay? They're not out in the field in the corporate environment, probably never had a corporate job to begin with. Giving them advice on how to dress corporate. Okay, truly fascinating. And yeah, there is a story that is currently going viral of a woman losing a $200,000 job, okay, because she was wearing a tube top and a mini skirt. Now, I did try to look for the video. Unfortunately, it seems like it's been deleted. However, we have examples of modern women trying to follow the trend of office siren.
I just got home from a job interview. They told me that I'm not gonna get the job because of my outfit. Are you kidding me? Okay, let me calm down. This was gonna be my first job, and I prepared. I Googled what to wear to a first interview. You know, and this is basically what came up. Yeah, I mean, I added these because I wanted to like add a little bit of myself, you know, because I wanted to stand out, and I kind of just wanted to kind of be like the office siren. Tell me this is an office siren. And based on what I saw there, yeah, they were in desperate need of an office siren. So I guess the joke's on you.
Yeah, so there you have it. Okay, so stupid games get stupid prizes. Okay, she thought that she was gonna wear a tube top and fishnets to a job interview. Like, really? Is that what we're really doing here? And you know it's bad when you have other women calling out the nonsense.
Ladies, put some damn clothes on. And listen, if you don't want to do the 9-to-5 standard job type of thing, move out the way so people who do want to work can get to the bag. Y'all got to be able to separate TikTok. This is for anything. TikTok versus real life. And this is an employer's market. So they have all the cards at this point. You don't got to do no warnings. They don't have to let you grow into the position. You're out the door. There's better competition behind you. Honey, she wasted everybody's time. Ladies, put some damn clothes on. You're not a kid anymore. If you want to be an influencer, just be an influencer and stay out the way. Keep your tube tops and your mini skirt on Instagram, on TikTok where they belong. But in the real world, you gotta dress according to the standards of that company.
Y'all have got to stop the office siren. Look, y'all are going to get fired. I told y'all these influencers don't work. They don't go to the office. They don't know office attire. Stop listening to them. They will get you fired. I just seen somebody got fired from a 6-figure job because they were trying to dress as an office siren. That does not work in the corporate world, okay? If you want to look for corporate clothes, go and follow women who work in corporate. I work in corporate. I get a lot of my stuff from Ralph Lauren. I like Abercrombie and Fitch. They have a lot of good stuff. Banana Republic. Like, go and look at Revolve has some good stuff. You can find some good slacks and stuff. So go and look through like different places that has like dress pants that are appropriately fitted, like dress tops, like a lot of bodysuits. Aritzia does a really good job with like basics. Express also does a really good job with basics. So does Zara. So you can get like a lot of basics from there. And just kind of spruce up your wardrobe. Spring is coming, so I'm going to be doing the same. I'm going to be looking for like spring office wardrobe. And do not listen to these people on social media. I promise you, y'all, they don't work in a real office with real HR. They don't know what they're talking about. Office siren will get you fired.
Boom. There you have it. There you have it. Right? These influencers, they're broke. Majority of them are broke. They don't have 2 nickels to rub together, providing advice on how to wear or what to wear at your corporate job, right? It's truly fascinating what's going on. And you have people losing out on opportunities based on how they're dressed. Okay, they can't dress professional. If you want to dress like a 304 and, you know, after work, you want to go to the club and, you know, wear a little to nothing, knock yourself out. But when you're in a professional environment, you're in the private sector, okay, you have people coming to work, you know, working to provide for their family, okay, they want to stay focused, they want to get tasks done, they, you know, want to make sure that they're productive, they're efficient when it comes to their job, you know, moving forward. That's what people are going to work for. So it's truly fascinating that they're kicking and screaming that they want to dress like a 304. Okay, it is what it is. Now, I do want to play a clip from an HR professional, okay, according to her anyways, and she's going to be grading office siren outfits. Take a look.
HR rating your office siren outfits and whether or not you'd get in trouble. This is really cute. I think if she didn't have the blazer, it probably would be a problem, but no issues with this. This is a really cute fit, really cute outfit, no worries. I would definitely talk to you about the short skirt. I would tell you that you'd have to wear a longer skirt or a pants or something. Everything else is fine.
Yo, look at this. Look at this. Like, is this really a thing? Wow. This is crazy.
You would not get in trouble for this. This is a really cute fit. I think because it flares out, it gives this illusion of being longer than it actually is. And her comment up here right before this one was, HR is going to send me home for this. I would not. I wouldn't even have a conversation with you. And if someone came up to me and told me that what you were wearing is inappropriate, I would be like, you're joking, right?
Are you joking? That's the question. Look at this thing. I mean, what is this? A onesie dress? This is what I look at. I look at the length of the dress to the kneecap, right? There's at least 10 to 12 inches right here, okay? There's a foot of space right here, if not more, when it comes to how short this really is, right? If she bends down, picks something up, a gust of wind, you know, comes her way, yeah, I'm seeing everything. Okay, this is better than going to the gym, right? We thought that the gym was the new strip club. Nah, apparently the corporate environment takes the cake.
So the skirt is too short. I would definitely talk to you about your skirt being short. I would probably stop you if I saw you, but I would probably hear about it from other people before I stopped and talked to you about it.
Yo. Yo, it looks like she just got off the strip, right? She was on the blade putting in work, right?
Definitely the skirt is way too short and the thigh highs are definitely making it worse, particularly them being visible. I think if that skirt was a couple inches longer, I probably would never say anything. I think it's cute outside of this. Like, I wouldn't wear this to work, but you know, I would wear this. But if that skirt was just like 3 or 4 inches longer, she'd be fine. This is cute, except if you're working in medical device, manufacturing, or if you are in healthcare, you can't wear open-toed shoes. So I would probably have a conversation with her about that, but if it's not any of those environments, then this is super cute and totally fine. So for highly professional environments, this is so cute. I would not talk to anybody about this, honestly. This is something that I could see like law firms, banking, like accounting firms, people wearing this.
Wow, okay, so there you have it, guys. Okay, according to this HR professional, seems like she's kind of lenient, okay? She's allowing a lot of things to slide. A lot of things to slide, okay? She might be low-key a feminist. I'm not too sure, but a lot of the outfits were a no-go. Absolute no-go. Like, even if we were just on the street, if I was standing next to this girl, I might feel low-key embarrassed, okay? I'm not gonna lie to you, right? I wouldn't want to affiliate myself with her out in public, okay? That's just me personally. It looks like she just came off the blade, or she's going to the club, okay? That's what it seems like here. And you know, hey, this HR professional is allowing a lot of the things to slide, okay? Especially the little flowy dress. It's like, really? Like, you're really allowing that to slide? Okay, that's crazy. Now, I do want to play another clip from an HR professional who is basically going to call it as it is, okay? She's basically going to be saying, listen, okay, these outfits, they're a no-go, okay? So it seems like, you know, this next clip here, this HR professional, she's to the book. And, you know, she's going to be addressing some of the outfits that she's seeing online. Take a look.
I actually saw a video from another creator, Sona, the Real Realtor, and I actually made a comment on her video because, just like her, I recently discovered what that meant as well. So I just made a simple comment that as an HR professional, I have been involved or had to terminate numerous times. I've had to terminate people over dress code. It's a real thing, over not wearing appropriate attire. And from what I can see, I don't know if I've ever gotten to the original office siren look that it was an intern. What I'm seeing, definitely not appropriate for a corporate position. And as an employee, you need to read your employee handbook. All the expectations, policies, procedures are in there. Yes, I know you do not agree, but you agreed to work for that company and probably signed that employee handbook or you wouldn't be employed. So guess what you're doing? Agreeing to abide by company policies and procedures. The original video was for someone that was an intern. And this person asked me, well, why jump right to termination? Doesn't she get a warning first? Well, my answer to that, if that was truly an intern, no, you're not going to get warnings because you're in a short time period of a temporary, right, job that you're hoping to turn into a permanent one. And if the information is true, sounds like she was going to potentially convert into a full-time employee making six figures. So no, most of the time, interns have a stricter policy for a lot of things: attendance, dress code, performance behavior. They're not going to sit there and warn interns, right, who should be doing their job and concentrating on that to convert over to a full-time or part-time position. So no, if she was an intern, they probably have it in their intern policies, right, that they can go straight to termination if you violate anything in that intern agreement. So I think those are all the questions that I saw on that post that was addressed to me as an HR professional. But short and sweet, don't do it.
Yeah, so there you have it. Okay, so I mean, listen, it is what it is. Okay, these companies have every right to let you go if you're not following the rules and regulations. It's that simple, right? It's that simple. And it's quite fascinating that these modern women are messing up their bag, okay? Because we all know how these modern women love the bag, okay? They love getting to the bag. Everything's about the bag, so on and so forth. So it's fascinating to see that they would jeopardize the bag for attention, right? Attention is the drug, and you're seeing them crashing out just to dress like a 304 in the workplace.